attribution and analytics. Um, Give me your perspective in terms of how do you keep track of all your KPIs? What tips do you have for marketers, especially when they're working in complex industries, in terms of bringing it all together, turning it into actionable information, really, and not getting overwhelmed by all of it? And by the way, AI is a great tool for that as well. I mean, just
Yeah,
in
you're
terms of,
right.
yeah.
It is. We played around a little bit with that for analytics too. I think the first thing is, again, working with your client or your company to determine what results we want to achieve, what do we want to track, and set expectations. Like what numbers are we trying to hit? How are we going to measure that? Because you could produce reports all day long, but if the person you're sharing them with doesn't understand, or the client isn't as tech savvy or marketing savvy, and they don't understand the value of it, it's all for naught. So that's step number one. There usually it's a variety of different tools and plugins. I know it's escaping me right now. It's not Google Data Studio, or is it? It's totally drawing a blank, but the analytics reporting that Google has, there's lots of plugins that you could, and then it will spit out a report, and there's lots of different templates. So we've used that quite a bit, but there's still customization associated with all of it. So now what we're doing is we are doing a custom report, using a lot of different resources to pull the information. Some of it's a paid resource, some of it's free, and then compiling it to tell a story. It's all about telling a story.
Yes, it
How
is.
does all this information work together and convert over time? And so, and some things are easier to show month over month, and others, it's like there's nothing to show until you're a couple months in. So a quarterly report. So also understanding the cadence of your reporting, because you don't want to react to something that doesn't need to be reacted to just yet. But at the same time, there are things that you should be able to change at any given notice if it's not performing well. So just also understanding what to track, how often to track it, and when to report out on it.